Hello, all UPSC aspirants, those who are preparing for civil service exam for the last 2 to 3 years, but still they are not able to clear prelims exam. They are not able to understand how to prepare for mains exam, how to make the notes for the mains exam. For them, I have one, the message that UPSC always keeps changing its trends and the areas on which they are asking the question and the sources from which UPSC does ask the question. For last 2 to 3 years, UPSC is not asking the questions from the traditional sources or the popular material which are there in the market. And also UPSC has also changed the newspaper from where it used to ask the question earlier. So the current trend of the UPSC by going through this year's mains exam questions as well as last year's mains exam question paper and prelims exam question paper, I have come to a conclusion that UPSC is asking more questions from the Indian Express. They are asking directly questions from the editorial and ideas page of the Indian Express and explain page of the Indian Express. And even in prelims exam also, they have stopped asking questions from the traditional sources like Lakshmikant, Ramesh Singh for economy, then NCERTs, from which they used to ask the question. So if you don't adapt yourself as per the changing trend in the UPSC exam, then you may get trapped into the preparation. Many students, those who are preparing, they are just reading and reading and reading only, but they are not getting the confidence about their preparation. So recently, like few of my students, I have approached this. I have approach of preparing from the newspaper itself. So read the newspaper, note down the topics which are more coming in the newspaper and again. Study from the newspaper and study the background of that particular issue which is coming in the newspaper again and again. So while following this approach, I have observed that many of my students who have made their notes from the newspaper itself, they could be able to solve the answers in the mains exam. So I will be sharing a few of my students the current affair notes which they have made it before the prelims exam and before the mains exam, and the questions have been directly asked from their notes as it is. So if you make the notes by yourself by going through the newspaper by yourself rather than relying on the popular current affair magazines or popular current affair portals of the so-called coaching institute, I think you may feel got trapped into that bulbulai of UPSC. So analyze the question paper of this year's mains exam, last year's mains exam and prelims question paper of 2024-25 and make your strategy and make your own plan. Note down the topics on which UPSC is asking the question again and again, and my suggestion will be that read newspaper regularly, even if it takes 2 hours or 3 hours in a day, but your preparation should be from the newspaper.